Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. Lots of news this week. This is just the first of 2 videos we've got for you.
But as always, a word from our sponsor. But this week, our sponsor is us, the Angry Joe Show. Guys, grab some merch up in the store. You could also support us via Patreon. As we go into 2022, we like to do a little bit of a push for the Patreon and the drive because it gives us a backbone of income so that we don't have to worry about when YouTube decides to freak out, which is quite often.
You're not allowed to be angry on YouTube anymore.
Yeah, it's unfortunately a sign of the times.
But you put up like terrible songs with lots of cursing.
Yeah.
Apparently. So, yeah, we would really appreciate your support. If you like the news, if you like all the extra reviews of content throughout all of entertainment and, of course, gaming, then please consider contributing on Patreon. It really helps. Or grab some merch. Thank you guys so much. Let us jump into the last week of what's been going on.
Sega is exiting the arcade business after 56 years. They had been in for, remember, Sega City, and they were doing all these big arcades. They've been big arcade player in Japan, especially, and they're selling their remaining 14.9% shares to Genda. They're going to be, the arcades will be rebranded as Gigo.
I think they're still making arcade games, but just not making arcade games, or developing for arcade, but just not being in the arcade business.
Yeah, this is the last. So they sold the first the 85% of shares back in November of their entertainment division, and then this is the final bit. And they're going to be the Gigo is get into the gaming oasis, which is great.
Get into the gaming oasis.
Yeah, it's a gaming oasis.
It's a pretty small oasis, unfortunately, these days with the arcades.
Yeah.
You had the mall over here. We had that nice big arcade, and Lakeline Mall a long time ago had an arcade downstairs.
I remember that one.
And then they first it was upstairs and downstairs. Then it was just downstairs. The upstairs was like the VR
We got pinballs.
shit. And then they took that out, and then they completely took it out, and so no more arcades. Yeah, we got Pinball's Arcade over here, which is like beer and
it's a barcade,
barcade kind of thing with some classic games. So you can still do it, but it's a dying art, and it's a damn shame.
Nobody
the end of an era.
All the games on your phone now.
Is one of the better ones in that space.
All right,
that's it.
Well, we got some good news for other gaming companies. Capcom, who was having an interesting time in the last couple years, they were in a little bit of a slump. Monster Hunter has definitely helped them the last couple years, and now with Resident Evil, they're doing great. Their revenue jumps 35% over last year to $774 million. So this is great news for that company. They're really pushing on the IPs that they know work for everyone. Everyone loves the Monster Hunter series,
except for Resident Evil, the movie.
Yeah, well, that's the different. Yeah, they made money because of the licensing, but yeah, that movie was bad.
Yeah,
but they're doing great, and so this is good news for people who, we need to find out what they're doing on the fighting game front. But the Capcom is doing very well based on the success of Village and Monster Hunter.
They're making a new one, right? A remake, Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, they're gonna remake all of them. Village will be remade next year. Yeah, and then the VR remake, and then they'll just be like the squeeze those IPs that they got.
The Village VR one. I gotta test it out for science.
Yeah, just make sure that the physics are good.
Lady D. Oh no.
Yeah. We have an interesting update that I didn't think that we were going to get this week. 35 U.S. states file an antitrust case against Apple in support of Epic. Remember the whole Epic v. Apple case? Epic won 1 out of 10 of their complaints against Apple. But this new suit, a group of attorneys representing 35 U.S. states, weighed in as part of the appeal process of the Epic v. Apple trial, saying the judge mishandled some things, misinterpreted some things that are really important. You can't do that. And this is all because they're realizing how much money Apple makes on this, how much control they retain, how much they keep everybody out, this whole walled garden approach.
Yeah.
So this appeal that we thought was just going to be, typically the appeals are the judges like, no, everything there was fine, may get interesting. There's a lot. I mean, now
35?
that we're representing 35 states. So again, we talked about, last week, Microsoft, they bought Bethesda, now they're buying Activision Blizzard, and they still don't, in their wildest dreams, make anywhere near as much money in gaming as Apple does, because Apple makes that huge chunk of money, 30%, on all of the mobile game transactions, all those other things. So You talk
That's
about
a big market.
and then we talk about these massive companies, and they're not even close to what these other ones are. And so now the states are getting involved to a point, and it's going to make the appeals process really interesting. Korea slapped Apple down. A couple other companies are saying, look, you can't. You can sell the phones here. We're allowing you to use our airway. We're allowing you to use our infrastructure, use your phones, sell them, do whatever you want. But you can't stifle growth in other companies trying to get in on this market. Because especially now that phones are, I mean, it's utility. You pretty much have to have a cell phone for communication purposes. So interesting little update in this story.
Man. Well, because they make dirty-ass money with all those microtransactions. And there's no way, like, regular companies can keep up. Because they're trying to, like, make microtransaction and these new FTAs, which are beneficial.
Yeah, it's really hard for other companies to get into it, and they make it so you can't use other means of payment. They're like, no, you have to use this one because we want our 30% on every single thing that comes through there.
Yeah, everyone's like, that's too much money. We need some.
All right, in news that you didn't see coming, Ubisoft is shutting down Hyperscape. Remember that game?
The one that they wanted to pay me.
Yeah, they're like, if you play this game, we will give you $20. We will
like,
literally pay you to play this game.
Yeah, I was watching another video from Nerd Slayer, the death of the game on Hyperscape, and I agree with all of his points that the game had a pretty high skill floor and a high skill ceiling. And when your high skill floor is too high, then your mass audience player, your average battle royale player, just plays it, and it's like, I don't really want to play it. It's too difficult. They tried to counteract that with some aim assist, which it was out of control on the console. It was like an amazing aim assist. It makes it fucking pointless. Making that Gatling gun that we used in it like just dominant. And the extreme verticality. And he was saying something I agree with. It's a more arena shooter. And when I say arena shooter, I don't mean Overwatch. I mean like old school arena shooter, like Quake and shit like that. And more so than a battle royale. And when you see it on paper like that, an arena shooter with the battle royale, it's like, oh man, it makes me want to like it a little bit more. But no, I've played.
The execution was bad.
I played it. The execution was bad. I didn't like it. It just wasn't my thing. And it was so bad that Ubisoft was like trying to get people to play it by giving them money, right? But I'm surprised. I think it went to season 2. I think it even went to season 3. They were cranking out content. They were trying real hard to make it work.
They were trying.
But now it's been months, if not a whole year, without content.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's officially closing down April 28th. The last day you will get to
Surprised
play.
They're even letting it go that long.
And so I'm curious to see if there's going to be a surge of double their player count, get up to 12, maybe 15 total people who want to play this game.
You got to throw in that last gem before they go down.
Look, it's not I'm tall. I can literally only punch down unless they're taller than me.
They're asking for a hand. You're just like, high five.
Yeah. No.
Terrible.
Stop hitting him.
The game was terrible. All the people in charge of that game have left to form their own company called Monster Closet. I think that there's an issue between the developers and then the corporate where they're saying, we want to make this kind of game, and corporate's like, no. And so
I'm good. I'm happy to hear that the developers.
Yeah, wish them well on that one.
Yeah, so executive producer, the creative director, art director, game director, and technical director all left last year to create their own studio. So people who are you can tell that there's some skill there. It's just there's something messed up, and I'm hoping that it was just simply Ubisoft was holding them back, and the corporate mandates were like we have to be able to squeeze the money out of the players, and it kind of ruined the gameplay. So we'll have to see. We'll keep up with Monster Closet and see what they put out. We also have some other Ubisoft news. Now, according to Ubisoft, Joe, you're just a fucking idiot. Okay, gamers just don't get NFTs. You're dumb. You don't get it.
What do you mean? Is that
Explain
what
to
did
me
they say?
Like I'm a child, Alex.
This guy, the VP, Nicholas Puard, said the company expected a negative reaction and will continue pushing and pursuing NFT plans. I think gamers don't get what a digital secondary market can bring to them.
He's not the VP of Ubisoft. He's like the VP of strategic NFT marketing. You look at his resume on
Strategic Innovations Lab.
Yeah, you look at his previous work history on LinkedIn, and you're like, he's a crypto bro. So like, he doesn't have a fucking job. If he does, if they say, all right, gamers, you're right. This is stupid as shit. No, idiot. We do understand. We just don't want it. because we know it's fucking hype scam. It is fucking worthless.
But Joe, you could
and we're
get
not
some
gonna let
cool
it get
images.
in video
You could
games.
sell your cool images for $1, and they take off the top. They take off all the
There's where it is.
The top
transactions.
90%.
We got to push everything so we
Right.
can get our
Yeah.
our portion.
So this idiot went out there and said that the
They
reason
make money for doing nothing.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It's fucking genius. Like they just get a cut of every fucking.
Don't get
useless
fooled.
Barely
You don't
do
get
anything in the first place, and then they perpetually make money off.
they're
of
they're
other
making
people's
money off of you.
instances.
That's all they want. It's like, oh, there's so much content we could provide you. It's like, no, it's not.
Just
You're
anytime
not
crypto
doing
bros
anything.
tell you why you should like NFTs, tell them to
They're trying
fuck
to
off.
fatten their pockets.
Seriously, there's tons of videos on YouTube that you can go through. There's a 2-hour one. It's a little too lengthy, but there are shorter ones that are really, really fucking good at explaining exactly
funnel
what
scheme.
NFTs are and why they're a scam and multiple reasons, multiple reasons why you shouldn't use them, including like environmental reasons. But like to me, honestly, that's at the bottom of my list. I'm a terrible person.
according to him, he actually said the number one reason the gamers don't like it is first destroying the planet.
Nope,
It's like
not
no,
at all.
no.
I don't give a fucking shit about
Yeah,
destroying the planet anymore. Maybe when I was younger, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's not why I don't like NFTs. It's everything else.
Yeah, he listed
Plus that.
he listed a bunch of reasons why he thinks gamers don't like NFTs, and not a single one of them was we think that this is another avenue for you to squeeze
it
money
is.
out of our wallets and drive revenue. Because look, you're this. I
You're
think
dumb if you
still
don't see that.
I think Ubisoft is now reclaimed the largest gaming company in Europe. They want to maintain that, and they have to. And their game catalog has been very poor recently, not making the amount of money. And this is a way for them to try to drive revenue, and which is why they're going balls deep in NFTs and just hoping that they can convince enough people to do it.
Yeah,
But
it's not happening. When that shit comes out, we're gonna push back.
It's more
We're gonna push back
content,
hard.
but
I mean,
I
it's
don't want-
already
that's
come
not the
out, and it
content.
already didn't do well. So
well, some people are actually coming to a real. We actually kind of made fun of Troy Baker for many reasons, but this reason was because he wanted to get into NFTs.
You gotta create
and-
your own story, Alex.
and create your own
fucking
story.
Troy, man.
And he got railed on even the nicest people on the internet, like Co Carnage was just like, dude,
All right.
dude.
That's probably what's helping.
Yeah, and so
right?
what he's done is he's backtracked.
Even nice people.
He's
think.
canceled his voice NFT partnership
All
ever,
right.
and so he's just like, look,
Good.
and he actually good on him. He apologized.
Good.
He's like, look,
Yeah.
people and I disagree.
What?
Big man.
Troy Baker apologized?
Yeah.
It's a big man that apologizes.
And that's
Wow.
and this is like, I'm seriously, this
You're a
is
big man.
This is a really.
He's a big man.
He's like, look, I'm sorry that. Let me get his exact quote. But he's like, look, just because we disagree, I got mad at you because we had a disagreement. People are allowed to disagree, and I shouldn't have come off as said that you were a hater just because you disagreed, and that's a great thing. So,
Well, good on him, and and sometimes it takes 100 different voices and 100 different reasonable voices,
reputable voices, yeah.
reputable voices, in order to
Not just
list
threats.
the reason.
Threats will get you nowhere.
Because the thing is, the allure of making money
FOMO.
is very, very strong
Yep.
for people who enjoy chasing money-making schemes, who enjoy chasing clout and glory and
rich
quick butts.
get rich quick things are always huge. I mean, if you drive to a poor area of any city that you're in, you'll see lottery billboards everywhere. They do this on purpose because they know that people are hurting right now. They know that they think that they've missed out on crypto. They think that they missed out on the tech boom. They've missed out on all these things. And they're like, don't miss out on this another one. You know Matt Damon's idiot ass in that commercial that where he's talking
that's
about
unfortunate.
And Tom
They
Brady.
paid him a bunch of money.
Tom Brady
it's
too.
like, look,
Crypto.com.
you're like, did you get paid in U.S. dollars or in
Crypto.
Bitcoin?
He's
And
like,
no, I want, yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
no, that's ridiculous though, because like I guess that guy was also saying is like, oh, we're just providing you more content. I was like, that's not the content I want. Give me more for like maybe a free DLC. That'd
Yeah.
be pretty fucking sweet. That's shit I want.
No, they're
Not-
charging
not
$40
this other
for
bullshit.
DLC. They're charging $40 for DLC.
There's
I've
some
been playing.
badass cosmetics that I don't have to pay an arm and a leg
No,
for.
no, you gotta pay
Just
money for it.
NFTs,
Just
pictures
NFTs.
of bullshit that I could resell for $1, and they make I don't know what the percentage is, but
Oh, most of it.
okay.
Probably.
I'm just so tired of Ubisoft shit at this point.
Oh,
Fuck
I
you.
can't wait to tell you
Just
about this
fuck
next story then.
What?
That's because you don't get it, Joe.
No. Fuck you. I do get it. I don't want it.
No, you don't get it.
Take that, shove it up your ass,
Yeah.
and give me good games.
You idiot.
So
you don't want this.
Not since the term murder and hornets got put together did something piss me
shit.
off. Like there is something that Atari's doing called NFT loot boxes.
What?
NFTs,
Atari
and loot
Where the
boxes.
fuck have they been?
The fuck out of here, Atari, with that stupid ass shit.
You know you're just trying to make money so you can get fucking, I don't know, capitalize off the fucking name. Because you ain't Atari. Atari ain't Atari anymore. Get the fuck out of here.
So they are releasing giftable
Kick 'em out of the room.
surprise NFT loot boxes to celebrate their 50th
a
anniversary.
surprise NFT box.
Surprise NFT loot
Holy fucking shit.
Out of nowhere, Atari shows up. Hello, fellow kids.
Yeah.
I was part of a special task force of very young-looking cops who infiltrated high schools. How do you do, fellow kids?
Have you seen my NFT
My
loot
NFT?
boxes?
Yeah.
I got a great idea. Let's take a piece of shit and combine it with a fucking lump of diarrhea, all right?
We're
Whoa!
gonna sprinkle some gold on there.
Oh,
We
shit.
got some
What
stinky ass
gold?
shit.
Ain't no fucking gold on
Gold
there, Joe. You
flakes.
mean gold flakes.
Gold
Some
flakes.
fool's gold. Some pyrite? What is fool's gold?
Iron pyrite.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, so these gift.
Whoa, it's shiny. Is that fucking shiny? Is that shiny shit?
Yeah.
$70.
Yeah. So you're going to be able to unwrap on a specific. They automatically unlock on a specific date. There will be common, rare, or epic. They're calling them GFTs because they're giftable. But it's a loot box. You don't know what kind of NFT you're going to get, whether it's a common or a rare.
It's GF
And,
what?
So my favorite is
Get the fuck out is what they are.
Yeah.
GTF.
The quote is, in essence, this is seemingly combining two of the worst trends in gaming in recent memory.
Yes.
NFTs and
Atari,
loot
you
box.
piece of shit,
That is a
leave. Nobody
stupid
likes
idea.
you. Get the fuck out of here. You know what? You're dead to me. You're fucking dead to
You
me.
dead-er.
Deader to
I didn't
me.
even know
You're
you
dead-er.
were still around.
Yeah, if you are in the ground 7 feet under, we're putting
Push you back.
fucking 100 feet now.
Gotta go for the headshots. Goddamn zombies.
We dig them up, put a few more bullets in it, and put the dirt back on. Because that was the worst idea I've ever fucking heard. And if it catches on, or if any other
Oh no, that's
big
what I was gonna say.
company
Yeah,
hears
there's
about
gonna
this,
be some idiots to buy it. It's like, oh man, this sounds like a badass
yeah,
idea.
crypto bros, the 40,000 NFT users in the world that constantly perpetuate this idea that NFTs are going to be a thing. It's never going to be a fucking thing. Not even mass stupidity
Wait.
is that stupid to do NFTs on a mainstream level.
So you're saying that NFTs are not fetch. It's never going to happen.
Yes.
All right, according to the CEO of Atari, what better way to commemorate Atari's 50th anniversary than by ushering in a new era of technological innovation, while also honoring the brand that launched the modern video game industry?
So they're gonna update their graphics and make it look fucking badass.
No.
No.
It's in their name, right? It's in their press release right there. Brand.
Yeah.
Honor the brand. They're not even their brand. It's like not honor our brand. They know they're not Atari. They just have the rights to the Atari name,
wanna
and they're
make some
doing
more
whatever
money.
they can to make money from that.
But it's like they said, like
Get
Hallmark
rich
cards for the next generation, a more exciting, meaningful gift than either a greeting card or a gift
Oh,
certificate.
fuck off! Get the fuck out of here.
And even more, if
Fuck
you want
you.
more bad news, the Atari GFT commemorative collection will be available on the 1st of February. But they're not stopping there. The Atari collection is just the first project based on a beloved brand feature in its GFT shop, a metaverse-based e-commerce platform and retail store. That means that we're going to get loot box NFTs from a variety of brands.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
That's what they said.
No.
That's what they said.
There are nobodies, Alex. Nobody fucking knows Atari anymore, and they don't do shit.
The NFT
What's
company.
the fucking last thing?
The
that,
NFT
fuck
company.
the NFT companies. Fuck Atari. It's not a thing. We're not talking about it anymore. None
shut
of you
your
are
ears.
fucking. You
Shut
shut,
your
your
ears.
fucking mouths. They're trying so fucking hard to make it a thing. It's not
I
gonna
got
happen.
it. It's what is it? God damn it, fucking terrible idea, right?
God
G-
damn
or-
fucking terrible idea. That's a GDT.
No,
I like that you're. I like that you're trying.
trying.
I like that you're trying.
FI.
All right. In breaking news, actually, just a couple hours ago, according to some an official press release by Sony, Sony's buying Bungie for $3.6 billion.
What? I thought
They're like,
this
hey,
just happened.
we
This a
need-
few minutes ago,
hey,
Alex.
do something.
This is that a joke? Is this a joke?
It happened a couple hours
Is it,
ago.
what is it? April 1st?
That's a big ass joke.
Is
If it's
this- look at it, it
$3.6
says right
billion
here.
dollars. That's a
Sony
big ass
announces
joke.
it is acquiring Bungie for almost 4 billion, 3.6.
Yep.
What? What the fuck? I thought they would go after like something like EA. I guess maybe EA costs too much because
for sure.
This is like this is a counterpunch. You know, this is like a I don't know hitting at their soul because Bungie was owned by Microsoft for so long and they made the legendary series Halo, and so it's like, oh yeah, Microsoft will. And Sony punches Microsoft, big burly Microsoft, now that they've got so many goddamn studios and licenses, in the balls, right? But the problem is the punch was really fucking weak. So they're like, ow, what the fuck? Go away.
This was so odd because Bungie is a tiny fuck. I mean, they're a big company, right?
Fuck.
But they make kind of one game that you know them for.
Destiny 2, like nobody plays Destiny 2 or likes Destiny 2 anymore except for Paul Tassi. He's the only one that plays it.
It's got 50,000 people on average playing at any given time in the day. I know. But I'm fucking tired of Destiny 2.
I know it's better than when I reviewed it, but I don't give a shit. Give me Destiny 3 so that I can be hyped. Give me something fucking new. Don't fucking spend $3.6 billion just to be like, oh yeah, well, Microsoft, like that. Okay. Now, if you say in conjunction, like, is it in this press release? We are working on something fucking amazing.
That's what I was gonna say.
There's a new fucking IP. We're gonna fucking that just shows you that it's like, oh yeah, well,
we have deep pockets too.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Oh yeah, you remember that one studio that was so good for you? Well, now they're ours. And then Microsoft's like,
but they don't make any money.
I got rid of them a long time ago.
Yeah,
it's
we're
like,
done with that.
You remember that girl that you was dating 10 years ago and you just used her up and you didn't like her no more? Yeah. Well, now I'm fucking her. Oh, okay.
And I paid $3.6 billion for it.
You know that everybody that worked at Bungie, I mean, there's still some people left at Bungie, but, it's a different company, obviously. So, okay, Sony, that's a weird move.
Yeah, cool move, bro. Now, to put it into perspective, Microsoft paid about just over $7 billion for Bethesda. And Bethesda is a much larger company with a lot more IPs, and Bungie has they got Destiny, and they got
Destiny 2.
Yeah, that one. What are the other one they got?
Isn't there Destiny add-on?
No.
Fuck.
They said they're going to keep with Destiny 2 for a while. Now, Destiny's very popular.
Bungie's successful track record of multi-format publishing and live game services will assist us in realizing our ambitions to take PlayStation beyond. Bro, what are you talking about, your successful track record? Are you talking about the successful track record under Microsoft? Or are you talking about the one under Activision with Destiny? I mean, I guess you kind of saved the Destiny a little bit, and then you got Destiny 2. Well, bro, where's Destiny 3? Where's something unique? Where's something where you put some fucking effort into the goddamn story instead of just a goddamn fucking platform for microtransactions and additional live service content? Bro, I don't like your live service shit. Make a real fucking game.
No, that's not what they do. Well, the good news is if you don't have a PlayStation, you don't have to worry about it. They're still going to be multi-platform. They're still going to let you play it because
you still won't be able to find one, right?
Yeah, you still can't find them. Yeah, if you pay $3.6 billion for a company that makes one video game, you bet your ass they're going to make it available to every single person on the planet because that's going to take a long ass time. Unless they've got a plan for a bunch of other stuff that they're going to be working on, but we've got no announcements right now. So, like Joe said, it just seems like a weird move.
It's just a weird.
Cool move,
Take
bro.
that.
Yeah.
Now we knew.
Take that. Ha! Like, dude, nah, man. I mean, announce something. Like, fucking make it big, because it just the perception of it is all wrong.
Yeah.
I did comb in this goddamn fucking statement, and I found 4 words. Right? It says.
We bought
Bungie discussing the acquisition, saying it will continue to independently publish and creatively develop our games, just to let everybody know that we're still us, and Sony's not going to tell us what to do, even though they gave us a bunch of money and they own us now, but they're not going to tell us what to do. and that SIE's first and immediate influence will be seen in the acceleration of the hiring process because they can hire more people.
Yeah.
Bungie states that it's staffing up for Destiny 2,
Yeah.
as well as, quote unquote, all new worlds beyond. So there's your tiny announcement of we're going to do some other stuff too eventually.
You get
under
$3.6
Sony.
billion. You may do you need to do a lot
Well,
more than
at
a
this
little
point,
stuff.
we can take away from this that Sony will have this exclusive. Whatever they work on next will be exclusive to the PlayStation.
Because that's what
now,
Sony does. Yeah.
Because that's what Sony does, and that's what Microsoft would have done too, honestly, with Call of Duty. But it just makes way too much money on both consoles, and they're like, you know what? We're number one. They have contractual obligations for like at least 5 years with Call of Duty. But yeah, so okay, now Bungie titles are exclusive to Sony, to PlayStation. Very weird to say. Bungie exclusive to Sony.
Yeah, it's gonna be Sony's Bungie Destiny 20-year plan. Instead of the 10-year plan,
Yeah,
The
it's gotta be
10-year plan didn't really
Yeah.
work out. To
They
get the
have
fuck
to.
out.
They gotta do something.
They've got to squeeze a lot more money out of the Destiny
Yeah.
2 players. And now we knew that something was coming, right? Because
You mean Paul
Bungie,
Tassi?
Bungie had previously discussed that they were maybe going to be purchased by Microsoft back in 2020. So Microsoft was in his buying spree. They were just kind of gearing up for things. And so in that for that process to happen, Bungie had prepped their books to make sure that they could be sold. And Microsoft ended up going with Bethesda instead. Probably a better move, much bigger company, a lot more IPs, a lot like games that we know about that are coming out. And so Bungie was just kind of sitting there like, hey, did anyone want to buy us? And then Sony said, yeah. So
Yeah, it's just weird because like I don't think Bungie is making a ton of money. You know what I mean? They're keeping the lights on at Destiny 2. They're improving the content at Destiny 2. So right now, this is actually a risk buy. It's a risky buy for Sony, and hopefully their new IP that they eventually work. This is great news because I don't know why. Number one, I'm very cynical about Destiny 2. Obviously, right? I'm done with it. I want something new.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking for the positive in this news story, is that okay? All right, Bungie, we're gonna get some fire under Bungie's ass. They're gonna get a bunch new employees, and they're gonna bring it because Sony's like I'm expecting a return on my investment, and I guarantee you, fucking Destiny 2 DLC number 17 isn't going to make them $3.8 billion, okay? So they're looking to make something big and good.
I hope so.
I hope so. I want to see Bungie return to form because I'm tired of Destiny 2, brah. A lot of us are tired of Destiny 2. Let's see
I'm
something
kind of curious
new.
what their price would have been for Microsoft because they had to have come down for Sony after this whole transaction.
I imagine
thing.
they would have wanted more money.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They're like, nah, that's too much, and you're not worth it. And it was like, all right, let's come down in price. And then Sony's like, hey, let's jump in.
I mean, look, Destiny 2 is a big brand. You know, we joked about Destiny 2, but like at one point it was near the top of the total earners on Steam as far as like total revenue and microtransactions and things like Destiny 2 makes serious money. But you need to be making a lot more than serious money to recoup almost $4 billion with a B dollars.
Yeah, and to me, Destiny 2, I think we can all agree that it's getting long in the tooth.
Yeah.
At this point, it's going to about to see its Twilight DLCs. Okay, fine. Maybe there is a 20-year plan, and we get Destiny 2 for the next 20 years. Count me fucking out.
Yep.
I'm not even in right now.
So we got Infinite, we got Forever, we got what word can we go?
Well,
Like,
Infinite is 343.
Eternity.
Well, that's what I mean. Like we've got then we've
Isn't
got
Eternity?
Assassin's Creed, Forever, or Eternity, Destiny, Eternity.
Legends. Because
You have to let
when
them
you
know
put
that goes-
legend on the end of your
Copyright.
name, you're
You're
fucking
gonna use that
piece of shit
trademark
game.
me.
Except for Pokemon Legends that just came out. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's big news. Just happened.
Okay, so take two, bought Zynga, a lot of money. Microsoft, Activision Blizzard,
lot
more money.
Lot more money.
Sony buys Bungie, lot of money.
It's still a lot
Little
of money.
Comparatively little.
Comparatively little
but
money.
still.
So maybe
Billions?
it's a great fucking deal. And this next fucking IP called Eternity Legends. Woohoo! Eternity Legends from Sony, Bungie. is the greatest fucking video game franchise
That's wishful
ever
thinking.
created. And
I hope so.
Everybody's
That's
going
the
to buy
mobile, the
that
mobile one
PlayStation.
that only plays on Sony cell phones.
Eternity Legends?
Yeah.
No, it's on the Sony PS5 and
okay.
only.
Okay.
And PS6.
All right.
PS6. PS6.
God damn it.
That doesn't roll off the tongue too well.
No.
Piss. On the piss? On the
PS6.
PS6. On the PS6. They might want to look into that. PS6.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, Sony. We see you. I had to laugh first, but okay. As it's ruminating in my brain, I'm
Don't
looking for
let
the
us down?
positives. Yeah, Bungie,
Don't let us
more
down.
power to you. I want you to succeed. I want you to move on from Destiny 2. For the Destiny, for Paul, I would feel bad for Paul. So continue making Destiny 2, all right? There's obviously a market. It's just I'd like to see something
Maybe you
new.
can make it bigger market with something new.
And well, I mean, the latest thing coming out is Witch Queen, and that's sometime in February. So I mean, they still think it's big, but I'd like to see something great. And then there's another one. Wow, look at that. Lightfall, tentatively scheduled for later on in 2022. So you get the Witch Queen and then Lightfall, but I'm out. Show me something new, and then I'll be excited about this Sony acquisition and the future of Bungie.
Yeah.
But it still feels like
What? What are you doing?
I can buy stuff too.
What are you doing?
Dude, that's old and busted. Why'd you buy that?
now if
Yeah, we
you
can
did
fix it.
now
We can
if,
fix
if
it.
PlayStation bought EA, now that's a fucking
Yeah.
face shot right there. So
like, damn.
I mean,
Oh,
I
you're
was
gonna
trying to
hit
miss
this.
that. I'm just too good. Apparently I should have been in boxing.
All right, OJ, tell me the Harry Potter news.
All right, amazing news. Warner Brother reiterates that Harry Potter Legacy and Gotham Knights will arrive this year.
Okay, when?
We don't know yet, but it's going to be this year. Warner Media CEO Jason Killer confirmed on Twitter both games will be released later on as part of the company's plan. So we definitely going to check those out this year. When?
The rumors are still September.
Well, good, because I'm tired of the Harry Potter game getting delayed over and
Yeah.
over. I want to play that RPG. I hope it's good. And
I want to play Gotham Knights with Nightwing.
Yeah, that one is.
I know you
Co-op?
because you like Nightwing.
Yeah,
but
there's a nice little co-op going on.
sure, I guess.
I mean, some of the games that they've like. I
I'm
like
so fucking tired of fucking playing Batman side characters
He's
and
being
shit while my
biased
boy
now.
Superman gets nothing. Fucking Suicide Squad, we're gonna be fucking co-op and playing side fucking characters in the Batman universe. Gotham Knights are fucking side characters
Well,
in
you
the
need to-
Batman universe.
You need to go to the
A lot of
studios.
a lot of Batman in
You need to go to
2022.
the studios, present a PowerPoint presentation on why Superman will be
A
an
creative
amazing
director.
game.
And I'm not even asking for anything. I'm just asking for like a shitty little fucking VR experience where you fly and you just see Superman's fucking fist.
Well, Joe,
Big
did you not
fucking
play
deal.
Iron Man?
What?
Iron Man
VR? No. fuck
There
Reskin
you
it.
go, reskin.
Yeah.
There's probably
Okay,
a mod
I've got
for
a
that,
few
right?
stories then. If you wanted to throw in a story, a small story, I'll also throw in some small. Star Wars 1313 showed off some Boba Fett gameplay. We showed it off in our Q&A, in January's Q&A. By the way, watch our Q&As at the end of every month. As a little thank you to our Patreon subscribers. But everybody can participate and see it. And that gameplay really just makes me wish that there was a Mandalorian game or wish that that game never got canceled. But obviously, if Boba Fett's alive and doing shit, I don't know what fucking time period this is. But they probably, creative from LucasArts was like, nah, we got to cancel that. We've got some plans. We want him to be an old fart that isn't respected and he's spit on by the guy with the stapler from The Office. And yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that's not Disney's Boba Fett because he didn't apologize to anybody at
Right.
any point in time.
What, he ran into him?
He's like, oh, this is super
shoves
sorry.
people
No,
back.
sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So there's the Boba Fett gameplay that you can check out from Star Wars 1313. It's always a curiosity. Ray should be happy by this news. Dead by Daylight, new Saw crossover. So we're going to get the Jigsaw guy.
What?
And yeah, I
He's
don't know
gonna be
how
riding
that's
his
going
little
to
tricycle around.
I wish. I want to fucking play the game right now. If he's on a fucking tricycle, let's
he's
fucking play.
So they're
I
adding
don't
him as a playable character? 'Cause
I don't know if he's a playable character because I tried to look through the goddamn story and it's a bunch of collection, unlock rewards and outfits
Jigsaw
and shit.
was
Like, is he in it? God damn it!
Yes, there was already a
On the
Jigsaw,
January 26th
not the little
or
guy
something.
you play. She's got a big pig on the head, and she puts cages on you.
Then
And then
that's
Oh,
probably
I know
what
what
it
you're talking
is. No, I want to see a little motherfucker in a tricycle. If there's not a
Yeah.
little motherfucker in a tricycle, I'm out. And then
You
finally,
want to play a game?
a game that we play back and forth, Apex Legends. We're hoping to get some fresh content there. It's getting a little stale again, but here we go. We got Mad Maggie revealed.
What's she look like?
Fuse, the Angry Joe lookalike character that they have yet to pay me for, is getting his bad guy in the form of Mad Maggie, and she's showing up. She looks like this, Joe.
she's the annoying one.
She's the annoying one that everybody wanted to mute her when she was talking in the fucking announcer. I don't know if she has some cool stuff. Hopefully she will, but it is bringing a new mode, and this is shit I've been asking for Apex to do forever. So this new mode is finally something more than 3-on-3. It's 9-on-9. So I'm looking forward to trying something different. It's called Control, and you're 9-on-9 while you try to hold control points. You get to select a loadout, and so it sounds more like a variation on their arena mode, more so than anything with the Battle Royale. But still, this is the kind of innovation I want to see. Fortnite puts all other games to shame in this sense. They keep coming up with cool, creative stuff. They got these little fucking monsters that like suck buildings up and it's like cool shit that they put in their game. It's like, why don't we see that? And new modes and shit. And well, Apex is like, all right, finally, we'll give you here. How about 9-on-9? Okay.
Well, they've only made $1 billion.
Yeah.
They need to make $2 billion before they try.
Yeah, to give us an event like quads, which
what
will
about the
never
battle pass?
fucking
Did
happen.
they make a good battle pass yet? Oh no, sorry, they don't because they've never had a good
Yeah,
battle
I'm
pass.
sure
with
when that
that
comes out, the
bullshit.
skins
That's a
will
dream.
suck, and the gun skins will suck. It'll be like polka dots. It's every fucking goddamn battle pass in Apex Legends has a bunch of useless gun skins that look like fucking multicolored polka dots. It's just, ugh.
This is why they are a joke.
Anyways,
The battle pass is a joke.
well, hopefully it'll get better. And finally, Solid Snake voice actor David Hayter is adapting American McGee's Alice into a TV show. So that is surprising, and it's more like, huh? Wait, the voice actor is doing it? Yeah. I mean, he's a writer, too. He wrote X2. He's done Solid Snake. Hollywood Reporter is reporting that Radar Pictures now owns the rights to McGee's Alice. Sort of a, if you don't know, it's a dark take on.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
I
that
remember
game.
playing that. I mean, that was.
I actually never played that
time ago.
It's on
Yeah,
X.
Alice
it's on
in
Game Pass.
Wonderland.
Is it?
Yeah.
So that could be really cool. Maybe HBO Max, Netflix. I guess they will probably shop it around.
As long as it's not the Disney Channel, we'll be fine.
David Hayter brings his imagination, experience, and stealth sneaking skills gained through successful missions in film, TV, and video games to a unique combination to make this adventure into Wonderland a successful one for the franchise and the fans. I'm excited to be working with him and know that Alice fans
wanna be
will
dark.
welcome him with mad affection.
It was.
Like
I mean,
HBO
the
one.
game was super dark, so I'm hoping.
No,
that-
but like something like a Peacemaker, that aspect.
Way more awesome gaming news coming at you in video 2.
Yep.
If you like seeing our news, we're on episode fucking like
For
300,
146.
right? We're 146.
Well, we're doing, like, doubles,
So 147, right? Because we're
It's a
on
lot.
because we added up, so we name them 147. But then times 147 to 2, so we're coming up on a $300, $300, $500, 300 episodes. So if you really like the news and you want to contribute a little bit, support us. Hit that
Got some
links
nice
down
hoodies.
below. Got some goodies in our merch and our Patreon to help us keep going. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you on episode 2.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.